Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Revo's My Hero, and I am going to attempt to actually do an LP again. It is going to be The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. As you can see, I'm doing this on the game too. Would you like to create a skit? Yes. Perfect. Now, this game is a game for my childhood. Register my name. I shall be called Kirby. Nope. No. No. I don't go back. Where's the guy? Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Evo. Now, I may or I may not be very good. There we go. Now, as you can all see, I haven't, done anything or posted any videos for, years. Literally. So, hopefully I won't stop commentating. But this is The Legend of Zelda 2. And in The Legend of Zelda 2, this is a very different strain from really any game. I mean, this is a very different game from any game you will ever see. This is the first side-scrolling, platforming RPG. That's what it is. There are items. There are no new weapons that you ever get, but there are spells, and there are levels. You level up. You don't spend any money, but, I mean, honestly, this is a unique game that I don't know if a lot of people really think of it as that much of a unique game. Ooh. Each town has a quiet man. Learn from. Yeah. So if you see somebody coming out of a house and they're dressed in purple, usually that means that if you talk to them, they'll give you a quest to go find find something for them, so that they'll let you see the wise man spell. But this one is nice enough to give it to us for free. It's our first spell called Shield. Now, Shield is, I think, in my opinion, it's one of the most useful spells in the game. What it does is you cast it, it's a very small amount of MP, and it makes you take half the damage you would have normally. Now, we've been walking on the road for the most part, and if you stray off the road, you'll run into these random encounters, just like an RPG. Random encounters. See? You see a lot of similarities between this and RPGs. And these things do not give you any EXP. But when they hit you, they take it away. They are very cheap enemies. So I'm going to go back to the town and heal, because I took damage. And if you notice, I had been throwing a little dagger-looking thing out every time I swung my sword before. But that's only when you're at maximum HP. See, now I'm swinging it out. But if you're not at max HP, you don't do that. And so that's why I wanted to completely heal myself. Now, I'm not going to go to the castle for quite some time. I'm going to start by going to go get the jump spell. Because I'm going to, well, brag about my skill. I can do certain caves without the candle. Now, that's not to say I'm going to do the entire thing without the candle, but I'm going to try and go as far as I can. Darn it! Oh, wait. Cast shield. Now, up here, you're going to see, well, you're not going to see anything, but this is I think they're called a Gyrera or something? I don't remember what they're called, but they throw boomerangs at you, and they're pretty potent enemies. But that's the first little artifact. Now, that is a quest to go get the jump spell. If you go into this town, which is the town of Ruto, I think, and you go to the person who comes out of the thing, is town of Ruto. Yeah, it's Ruto. You'll notice there's a lot of little things that they had taken from this game for later games, like Ruto, the Princess of the Zora, in Ocarina of Time. Now, this house, see, she's in red, which is a little weird, but once you find the trophy, she'll let you in, and you can learn the jump spell. Not so, it's necessary to complete the game. One of a few spells that is actually necessary to complete the game. Some of the spells you can, like, complete the game without it. Like, you don't need shield, but, you know, shield's so useful, why wouldn't you have it? And, stuff, you can have, also life, well, life you don't need to complete the game, but jump, there are certain points in areas where you actually have to have jump. And you don't need jump for the first castle, I'm just, you know, I'm showing off my awesome skill. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with my level, because I don't know if I'm going to save my experience. I'm going to try and explain things, but for the most part, I'm going to kind of assume you know how the game is played. Ah! You hit me. I'm not going to go back to the town and heal. Don't worry. This cave is really a lot easier than the last one. But I prefer magic levels to attack levels, so attack levels are very important. And life, there's a little trick for seeing these guys. If you see a little fuzzy thing on the ground, you can tell that they're there. See? And then these things, you gotta duck. Okay, I think I'm gonna save my my level for later, because when you level up, magic container, that increases your maximum magic. You don't need heart pieces in this, you just find the heart in this game. But but if you level up your life, you get full HP afterwards. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to save that for the castle and, you know, level up other things at the moment. Save that for when I need it, because it's only 50 experience, so it's not that expensive at all. Now I'm going to go to the next area just to see if I can. And I don't know, I'm just going to try and see if I can get to the next area. I'm going to use shield, because this will trip me up a lot. There we go, magic. Every 6 enemies, I don't remember if I said this or not, I'm going to wait for attack. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to leave the dungeon, but I'm not going to be cocky anymore. I'm going to do this game the way it's meant to be. I just wanted to see if I could do that. But apparently I'm too wimpy anyways. Now, I don't think I'm going to do a run. I've never actually beaten this game. So, that's something. You better fight with these guys in the dark. These guys are a lot easier once you build up your attack. And yes, I'm being OCD about fighting all the monsters sometimes. I'm not usually that OCD about it, but I just kind of wanted to kill them. like to say, no, it's not that. It's here. No. Here. So, yeah. Now, I don't know. How exactly am I? Okay, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll be able to do all the way up to the castle in one video. Or fortress, or whatever you call it. I call it castle. I'm not being focused! And then... Ooh! We've already seen these encounters. Now, down here is this little secret that probably everyone knows about. Now, right there, that is a storyline encounter. Like, well, it's like in my failed LP of Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, where you see the blue dot on the screen rather than the red dot. It's storyline that you have to do that. Shield battle. Don't get that yet until you kill him. Ooh, I did better than I usually do on that one. I usually suck at that battle. But the reason why you wait is so that, because when you get a life container, like I just did, sorry I didn't say anything about it, but I just got a life container, you get full health, and I just wasted it. Now, bubble levels I usually am pretty good at, but that, I kind of think. And, for some reason these bubbles hurt you. I don't know what they're filled with, like nitrous oxide or something, and he starts laughing at you. I don't know. Now, here is the castle, or the sanctuary. It looks kind of like the sanctuary, like something Roman. It looks Roman. But, I'm gonna, yeah, I can start the castle. We got 15-minute time limit. Then go down into it, and creature. Piglets! They're fast little bugs. And they give you no EXP, and when they hit you, they take it away. I like killing blobs. Blobs are actually, in some places, the hardest enemies you will ever find. They are really clever. They have the worst AI, but if you put them in the right space, they're really strong. Those are skeletons. Attack! The skeletons are kind of dangerous because they've got a downward thrust attack. So, they put one right there. Key! You will need keys to unlock doors in this game too. But if you get them under, if you get the skeletons under here, they won't be able to do the downward thrust. They still will try, but they won't be able to. Now something interesting is that now that I've got 2 attacks, the blobs from random encounters will take only 1 hit. But unfortunately, the blobs in the castle will take 2 hits still, which is kind of weird. And they don't give you any extra EXP, so I don't know why they did this. Door? Ah! Ooh, I never noticed that some of them were faster than others. That's a bubble. What those monsters are really called. Ah! Piglet. I don't know what those things are called. I think they're supposed to be werewolves or something. I call them piglets because they look like piglets. No, I think they're called stalfos, but I never called them stalfos before. They're just skeletons to me. See? And now, fruits of our smart planning, we got full health now. Now I gotta, I'm going to cut the video off here. See you in episode 2. Bye.